Okay, today we're installing a windshield on the Ode's Dominator X, the front full tilting windshield. You're going to need a couple of tools for your install. You're going to need a, what's this, 15 millimeter? Yes, 15 millimeter socket, a 7/16 inch wrench, a flathead screwdriver, and a Phillips head screwdriver. Your windshield will come to you basically boxed up. This is your windshield over here, has a protective coating already on it. You'll have your install kit and all that stuff. Now the first thing that we're going to want to do, I'm going to do this first. You don't necessarily have to do this first. This can be also step 3, but I'm going to take out these. We have some dash brackets. The dash brackets go in these little spots right here. There we go. Once you pop that out, take this little black grommet out. You can just keep that for something else because they're all over the vehicle. And you take your big body bolt and your bracket. Body bolt goes through there. It goes right into here. Just put that on there loose like that. It's good enough. I'm going to throw that in his vehicle. I'm going to do the exact same thing over here with this guy. Usually feel to get that set like that. I'm not going to actually suck them all the way down. We just want to get them. Like I say, you can do this first or second. You can put the windshield on and put the bottom brackets on, but this way it's easier for you to see in the video and not a bad idea of getting them done to begin with. Okay. Thing you're going to want to do is before you go about doing this, you're going to want to make sure your windshield fits according to how you want it to fit. This is going to be a nice tight snug fit on here. You'll see when I'm finished. If you're ordering the factory hardtop, it's going to fit just like this. But if there's any problems or concerns with it, before you remove this protective plastic, make sure you check it all out first. Make sure you like it, make sure everything functions the way you want it to. It is non-returnable once this protective coating is taken off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off this protective coating on the inside of here, because it's kind of hard to get it. You can just set it up like that. When you put these bolts on, you want to put these bolts on really quite loosely. So I'm just going to put those on. We're not going to get, oh, let's see. That's why I should have taken my protective plastic off. You can put both the top and the bottom on, but you just want to keep it really loose fitting. Everything just loose, and I'm going to take this one off because he's got this bolt in here. It's going to make it, it's not going to be on yours unless you had the aftermarket windshield that he had on this before that he didn't like. You had to drill a hole in the body. So that kind of all fits through there basically like that. So we just got everything on nice and loose. Now what we're going to do is get our screwdriver handy. We're going to press this windshield down as tight as we can. Now what I normally do is then just grab a hold of that bolt right there. Just push the pressure down on that, it keeps it down. You can see how that's nice and compressed across there. Should have tightened that one up all the way. At this point in time, you want to get these two bottom ones. The two bottom ones are the ones you want to snug. You don't want to snug the top ones up here until this whole bottom is situated, because if you tighten both of those on one side, it's very, very hard to push down this other side to get it into the proper position. Okay, so down like that, like that. That one's snug down there, and then you can literally secure these ones down here, get everything nice and tight. And the bolts are on the other side, so get this one. And at this point in time, you can secure down those center ones if you want. Okay, and so now we're basically all installed. As I said, we want to tighten up those bolts in there. So one thing I haven't done here that you would want to do. And just on this, I'm going to leave this protective coating on here because this is the customer's windshield, and I'm just going to use this bike to do the full non-tilting one. So I want to make sure this stays all good. So I'm just going to leave that on. Now when you go to put this up, you're going to need to apply just a little bit of force to it. There's just a little bit. It's got to pop down underneath these guys right here. Now, to secure the windshield in the up position, we're going to use the Velcro straps that are supplied in your pack. You want to take your Velcro straps, and the way they go on is the smooth side facing you, clip to the front. So smooth side facing you, clip to the front, put the strap on, snug it over, pull that, wrap it around and put it nice and tight there. Exact same thing up here on top. And that actually makes it better. Okay, and obviously we would proceed around and do the exact same thing on this opposite side to secure it in the up position. Going to skip that because I'm pretty sure that you're pretty smart there. And again, smooth side facing you, clip to the front. Now we're out, it's hot, it's dusty. We're going to be going home. Windshield designed to be towed in the down position only. So now we're going to pop this out. Like I said, it just takes a little bit of a second just to pop that guy out. And then what we're going to do is, again, always clip to the front, smooth side facing you. We're going to slide that right through that little pocket just like that. We're going to take this guy. There's a little slot cut right here in the windshield for that to go around. We're going to take that and we're just going to snug this up just a little bit here. We're not going to get carried away right now. We're going to go over to this other side and we're going to do the exact same thing. And the reason I'm not snugging it real tight is because I need to put bumpers in there. It's very hard to get the bumpers in when you've cranked it down too tight. Okay. So you want to make sure that you get a clean surface. That's where our bumpers are going to go. So we go over here, and then what we want to do is force this windshield down to where would it touch the body. And it's going to touch the body right there. And I'm going to put a bumper right there. One on each side, exact same thing. Push the windshield down, you want the bumper to basically hit in the center. Now on these pieces right here, we're going to pump this up and we're going to set these to the outside. This slants and the outside is the high spot. So if you put these on the outside, center those up, and then once you've got them in a good spot, push them down nice and snug. You don't want to do that until after you make sure they're all positioned good. And that's what's going to protect our hood when it's in the towed position. So when we go to tow it, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to pull these straps really tight. So we're going to pull this one as firmly as we can this way, and we're going to hook it. When we hook the straps, the reason why they're opposing each other is because it gives you a double Velcro. So you've got smooth side facing you, smooth side facing you as you put it in. These two are opposing each other. So I'm going to pull as hard as I can with this one, put that one right there, and hook that one right there. It's not going to hook clear down to there. What we're trying to do, what we're doing is, if you'll notice right here, it's not moving. So this may flex a little bit, no issue. This is not going to move going down the freeway. I'm pulling up on that as hard as I can. It's basically how you tow it, how you use it. some little tips and some things here. When installing your windshield, never ever ever use Loctite. When cleaning your windshield, never ever use Windex, never ever use paper towels. The three worst things for it. You clean this windshield with a paper towel and you'll scratch it. Paper towels are not designed to be used on plastic. I would never wipe my vehicle down with a paper towel. I would never wipe my windshield off with a paper towel. They're rough and they're abrasive. Great for a countertop. So on this, you want to rinse it off with water first, clean it with a microfiber cloth. The value and the bonus to our full tilting windshield is that when you're out on the trail, and let's say this windshield gets all dirty and dusty, just simply tilt it down like this, rinse it off with some water, dry it off with a clean microfiber cloth. The extra step you can do is we sell a product, and there's a product out there called Novus One. Fantastic product for taking the static electricity out of your windshield. Designed to be used after you rinse it off and dry it. Rinse it off with water and dry it. Then use the Novus One, spritz on it, reduces static electricity on your windshield, makes it much better. And then obviously when you tilt your windshield up, you just rinse off the front side of your windshield, dry off the windshield. You may get just a slight little bit of water in the inside. You've got a hinge, so a little bit of water may trickle inside. Wipe off the inside if you get it on there. It's basically all there is to it. Thank you so much for... Don't use Loctite. Yes, I did say that. Brandon always checks to make sure we hit all the key points. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. We thank you so much for your business.